we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on last year's national champions, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense will go to work first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going.
No. That's not a you thing. Like Kofi Cheek, that joker was bombing me all last week. It's just the short intermediate throws wasn't going. It's
open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive,
Breaks into the open. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
I'm crying.
Offense, when you can generate explosive plays by running the football, you got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
From the gun, the running back has it. At the 35, he's loose. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
and talking to the OC this
say
week,
Brad played the
running
blacks.
back going was step number one. Was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing.
I miss
what they
6'6"
set out to do on this first
6'6" didn't give him love. Who was down there?
Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. That completion will take him inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. All down that he has.
Yeah, that nigga was a walking cheat over, bro. I don't even know how they made him. Like,
Punch it in on first and goal. Wants to pass.
and I want to say he was like top 5 in the class too. He was in one though.
Second and goal from the
He was in one. I think he was like number 3.
Looking to fire. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Back-to-back incompletions, now facing third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for the goal line. Give him 6. Touchdown, Texas.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculate it down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on third down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup. Accurate throw, and they get paid.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Kentucky's offense has
I hate any game.
And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plague them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game. And they believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. And they're going back.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Yeah, we're about to blow Kentucky out. They fluffed up. They fluffed up coming down there. That's a pick. He dropped it. This motherfucker.
Almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Here comes the Texas offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. From the gun, running back gets to give. Turning it on. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the...
Touchdown, Longhorns! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns.
What the?
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out.
I mean, to be fair, I don't know who half my quarterbacks are until they do something clever.
To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Unfortunately for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to
You don't know what he might do.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to...
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense.
Wait, who?
Protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was just...
I'm saying I don't think I've heard that name before. Well, to be fair, I didn't hear about what you call the name, but he's on my board, so it wouldn't register with me anyway.
On third
Say what?
long, no secret what he needs here. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up.
Well, you sure hope so, huh?
Kentucky sends out the punting unit.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives live?
I'm actively searching for a quarterback, so they come over here, they will be saying.
Fourth and long, you're going to get the ball.
Although I might have found my guy, I just not sure about him yet. Let's see.
First step of this drive comes from their own 41. They go to the ground. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game... Think good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's got an open man. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good.
What is he?
They'll move the chains with the first down.
How many quarterbacks are you throwing at me? Yeah, Megan.
Tell in football just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
4. 4 is crazy. 4, you don't need 4.
Take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
It is a good
The
goal.
kick is up and good.
It is not good with technicalities.
On the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
It is not good with technicalities.
SEC, of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Ole Miss found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win. But this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Oxford. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college.
Oh, he's got some space. The 30. At the 20. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Kentucky right back to the line. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. A first down run on the doorstep. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the extra point is good. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They feed him again. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Dingle. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45.
That's crazy. Whoa, time out. Backtrack.
Makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you.
That's insane. Wow. Wow.
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game.
Wow.
Just what this offense was looking for.
That's what I'm on. Wow, that's crazy.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and
What you
puts that
talking about?
defense in a situation where
There he goes.
How you know about that?
Touchdown, Longhorns.
Oh, I did. Dang, same good thing.
Catch and run for 6. This dude is lighting it up for the Horns.
Well, I mean, but to be fair though, ain't no quarterback getting drafted. Ain't no quarterback getting drafted over here for like another 2 years.
bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins.
That's insane. Wow.
Next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Off-play action on first down. Looking deep down the right side.
Wow, that's what we on?
Off to the races. Touchdown, Wildcats. He got a step and just dusted the field.
reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They're lining up to kick it off, and he ought to be able to knock this one anywhere.
That's crazy.
An extra 15 yards with the roughing the kicker.
That's actually insane.
They'll run it from the gun. Crosses the 40. At the 45 on his way. There he goes.
That's actually insane, though, because left for 3 for that.
Touchdown, Texas.
Sure, for the love of the game, he says. For the love of the game, he says.
Outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy.
But then you also said, well, that's one guy I like more.
Breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer.
But that's the one I'm like, that's great. Because it ain't even because it's looking nice. It is because you going out of there? Yeah, I can't have that.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
It's cool.
The hand to the running back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Back to throw, it's Knox. Finds his big
It's all good because one joker that I'm going after that I prefer more anyway.
They stop him at the 33-yard line.
No, still can't do that.
Really took out a play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Kentucky going quickly.
And that's why he is an All-American.
Chester don't even need the nigga, though.
He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders.
I got to go back to my board after this game now. Let's see.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there. And
let me go back to my board after this game, and I'll let you know what I decide because it's a bullshit. Quit that bullshit.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet.
It's some bullshit. It's like, what is this?
Here come the horns. They've got it again on offense.
Niggas negotiating rather than not. We going after players crazy.
Why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think
What?
to him again, or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Drag down, but they'll move the 6 for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
What are we doing? What the?
To the ground with the back. Breaks into the open. Pass attack. Touchdown, Longhorn. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. Just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
I think I'm in the lead for my other quarterback and going after him. So
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field.
I gotta go back and see what's on my board because I'm not even going after that many people. I think I'm going after like 19 right now.
Do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes
and just trying to solve the defensive.
Yeah, and on top of that, if I take him off my board, I need somebody to replace him with, so I have to go and scout somebody else.
Completion at second down. Off the play fake.
It might
He's
be as
going to
crazy.
throw deep right side.
That's the ball. Kick that
Right
motherfucker.
on the money. You just have to make that catch. Ball's up to 29. Defense can taste
Wait,
getting
no.
off the
Whoa,
field.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
It's
whoa. I remember that
third
name.
and
I
long.
know that name. Wait a minute. No.
Makes the catch.
Oh,
Nice
okay.
job to get it past the sticks,
Okay.
and they
I
get
was
him down at the
say,
35.
I recognize that name. Now, that name I recognize.
Back at it with
That's my
first
guy.
set of downs.
That took my guy first try. That's crazy. What the fuck? Nigga.
Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Direct snap.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Kai Camp is my guy. That's my guy. He's number one on my board right now.
Defensive end in the backfield can really swing the
No, his speed I think
momentum,
is
not only of a
85, but his
series,
throw
of a
power is
game
95.
sometimes. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback.
Yeah, they're the
just
same
behind
builds.
the field stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and look for room. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
Dang.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
It's a da for me.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nudges ahead for one.
Yeah,
out
we
to the
fouled.
16.
Wait, no, 4.
And
No,
you
week
wanna
4.
run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to
Oh.
add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Look out, he's got room. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something
No,
happen.
he's gonna be in the quarterback that over here.
First down, it's
Like I said, I'm searching for mine.
Give to the back.
Eventually, it's crazy.
At midfield, he's got room. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first down.
Looking for a huge play. And
This nigga underthrew him and threw a pick.
way to make a stand.
This is why I need. This is why I need freaking one of them other niggas.
I love when
I can't
people
find it
start
if I got
to
it,
understand
but-
what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to
Freaking
live, I'm gonna
underthrow.
live and die.
Damn,
I'm
what
gonna
the
bring more
fuck? Damn, I look
defensive
down
backs
at that
on
when
the
you
field so I
down
can
by 2
cover
scores. What the
more of
freak's
these
going
speed
on?
guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and
What
they'll try
the-
to get more points on the board before the break.
Oh, he ain't getting no pressure on
And maybe
defense
he'll get
neither.
back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're about to wear this punter out.
You gotta start sending some exotic pressures or something, brother.
Staring at a fifth if they can't move the chains. Gives it to the back on the draw. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Kentucky will be forced to punt.
I just need me a quarterback, bro. The receiving core gonna be so crazy next year. It ain't gonna make sense.
He's working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The give to the back. Inside the 40. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Big pick up on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. We've got a timeout.
Oh, that's the problem, though. All my dang points is freaking impact dev trait. That's the reason I don't like your quarterback. Impact ain't dev trait.
Now from inside the red zone.
Yes, a lot better. Stars went down from elite. Yeah, it goes normal, impact, star, then elite.
You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all
Yeah, it goes normal, impact, star, then elite.
And creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Probably was, but no, elite is the highest, star is the second.
He'll bring it out. It's Blunt.
Yeah.
Looking for some running room.
So he developing fast enough.
Found as he stopped at the 18. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee.
What's up? Ran out, ran back in, went back out.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's get it back to our fellas at DKR.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Longhorns will kick it away to crank up the second half.
Somebody, what year is your current quarterback? What is your current quarterback? What, sophomore, junior?
Kentucky has it back in the big blue offense.
Quarter, QB.
What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this...
Turning it on! They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. 1st and 10 coming up. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it inside the 15. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Back to throw. It's Knox. Gets him to the back. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
You know, this happens sometimes in football. You forget which direction you're going, and you got to be reminded you were going the wrong direction. Come on, man. We got to catch that thing. We got to get north-south and go make a play, get closer to the end zone, not start dancing and going the wrong way.
Trying to find the end zone. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. They'll turn to the Wildcats to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. It's Need. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
And that's the world we live in. You want to be aggressive. You want to get touchdowns. You don't want to kick field goals. Analytics says this. Well, now you get no points. And the defense bows up in a big part of the field, gets the big sack on 4th down and goal.
He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down.
Well, the ball carrier really showed up for his offense there, right? Down in your own end, within your own 10-yard line, you need someone to step up and make an explosive play happen. You got to make people miss and give yourself some room to work and operate and really get this drive going. He did exactly that.
After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable
That's
in the first
tough.
half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't
That's-
look much
that's
different
tough.
here in the second half.
I don't even-
They took
that's-
their
I don't even
first
feel
drive
that.
of
That's
the
just-
fourth
that's
quarter,
weird.
march down the field and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
Oh, he barely got there. Barely got it.
And
He barely got it. He really got stopped behind the line. He just kept fighting.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. On that last drive, 4th and goal
Yeah.
didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know
He's
they
taking
left
a beat
points
now.
on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you've got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And there were no creases or crevices.
Yeah, but they
to
got
run
safety
through.
help
They
every time.
shove him out of bounds. Wants to throw. It's Knox. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big.
Hey, man. Gotta do what you gotta do, bro.
And that brings up a 4th down. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. They boot it away on 4th down. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw. There he goes. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on 1st down from the 44. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Now on 3rd down after that run. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man, it's Dingle. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. With the catch, it's high. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the...
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
But getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw it last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on 2nd down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult 3rd down.
Got a man. It's high. Gets enough for the 1st down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the 3rd quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Fakes to grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Here's a heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Shotgun snap on third down. He's got his man. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Coming out with it, it's Blunt. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Back to pass, it's Knox. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. No fair catches here, looking for room. Makes a move. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Kentucky will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Smart move to keep it on the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll leave it with him. Breaks into the open. They are on the move as as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They've been running it, but now the pass. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Might be looking to run. Got him downfield. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Timeout is called with just a single second left. After this, it'll be a wrap. Come on, Shaq. He's got 2. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.